So these are 5 steps to be made. I think more about how this need to be done we have covered in the project code, because unless you experience one design thinking workshop with your customer on or with a major project, you will not really get the feeling, because it's more about how you proceed within the workshop than what you do. The 5 steps are very simple and straightforward, but when you are executing those, then it's really difficult, because I think from my personal experience, the only or the biggest challenge which we lack is the dictionary. A customer might not be in the same dictionary as you are. They might not be technically aware. I think if you are an experienced consultant who have already been in a lot of workshop, then you know it. The major challenge we faced is the vocabulary and the functional knowledge which the user have. And we need to really ask the questions, okay, can you explain more to get it? Because it's a deal breaker sometimes if you don't understand what they're trying to pass the information about. Now, what we have actually come up with is, if we have a large project, we will be able to see across all these 5 steps with the requirement. And I think some of the videos in the project code, which will be live this week, we have gone through those runs. We have defined, okay, this is the user stories. So, and then this is how the customers will be coming back to you. And then the questions might not be completely or anyhow closely relevant to big data or machine learning, but that particular user stories requires a machine learning model to be fit in the application. So how can you evaluate what is the deeper meaning of the user stories is actually a challenging part, and you have to dig deep in the prototyping process of how basically the functionality will be actually working. So these are 5 steps. You can try it out with your customers in your next workshop. And if you want to learn hands-on, like any with a project requirement run, then I think the best example is present in the project core, and most of the subscriber of our platform have access to the project core, so you can go ahead and see it. Now, when we talk about like what are the other findings which we found in this workshop, where we were building a large project I think as we have already defined, 240 hours is the rule of thumb, that okay, if it's more than 240 hours, then it's considered to be a large project.